Hello everyone, welcome back to Talented Developer. In this tutorial, we are going to create a simple calculator program in Java that can perform some arithmetic operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So this simple program will be very simple. Here we are going to use the switch case and here we are just going to perform only 4 operations. First of all, we need to get some number from the user. Like if you want to add two number or subtract two number, definitely we need two input. So how you can get input? You can get input from the user by using the scanner class. So just you can come and you can expand this class and just type here a scanner and you can give the object name here as a scanner equal to new scanner. So once you have typed, then you have to import this scanner class. This will come from java.util package and here you have to pass system.in. So our scanner is ready. Now you can ask user to input a number. But before that, we have to show some message like, okay, what is this application? And please try to enter some number. So just use here sysout, that means system.out.println, and you can type here Java calculator program. And similarly, just create one more sysout, ask user to enter two number. So what will be happen? Now user need to enter the number. So definitely whatever the number user will enter, we have to store to some variable. So what you can do here, just come and declare two variable. So I can use here type as a double and you can give the variable name as num1. That means the number 1 and use here a scanner dot next double. Similarly, you can copy this one and type here number 2. So what will be happen now? We'll get the number 1 and number 2. So let's cross check also. So just use your sys out and type here num1 plus num2. This is for our reference. So just run. Once you run, you can see Java calculator program. This is coming from line number 9 and here it is showing like enter two number. So let's enter. First number will be 3. The next number will be 6. So now I'm going to press enter. You can see 3.0 and 6.0. Dot 0 is coming due to the type as a double. So we got the two number. Now we have to perform some kind of operation like, okay, addition, subtraction. How user will be know. So similarly, we are going to use a system.println and we are going to show some message. So you can see I have added here 5 line. It is just a message that user can see here. So here I'm going to show a message like select operation. Now we are saying to the user like if you press 1, that means we are going to perform addition. Similarly, if you press 4, that means we are going to perform division. Now you can just try to run. So enter two number, first as a 1 and next as a 5. So you can see here we are showing user to perform some kind of operation 1, 2, 3, 4. So now user need to enter some number, right? So definitely we have to again store that response and according to that we have to perform either addition or subtraction. So what you can do, just come down and type here int operation equal to a scanner. A scanner you can use whenever you want to get the input from the user dot next int, because we are using here operation as a type of int. So now this will store the user response like what we have to perform. Suppose if they will enter 1, that means we have to perform the addition. So what you can do here, we have to use here switch case. So just use switch, that is called switch in Java. So this is the switch of case. Here we are going to pass the operation. It will behave like a if condition will match, then perform this one. So in the switch we'll get the user response. In case if we will get response as a 1, we have to perform here addition. So I hope you are familiar with the switch case. So if you are not familiar, please do not worry, I am going to explain here. So in the switch, what you have to do, first of all you have to use here switch case and here you'll get some kind of condition and after that you have to create a case. So just use here case and I'm just going to type here 1. So what will be happen if user is going to enter 1, then try to perform this operation. So I'm just going to use here addition operation. So here we have to add two number. Two number means first and second. So we can use here num1 plus num2. And here we have to store the response. So what you can do, just come and you can create one more double variable and you can give the variable name here as a result and it will hold by default 0. So now what will be happen? If user will enter 1, that means we are going to perform the addition. So this will be in here. After that, just use your sys out and print the message here like result. So we have to now print the result. So just copy this one and paste it. Now what will be happen? Let's run this one. So it is showing like enter two number. So first number is 3, the next number is here 4. Now what? We have not implemented any operation for 2, 3, 4, but for 1 we have already implemented operation that is called addition. So now just enter here 1 and click enter. You can see here we are getting response as a 7. So let's debug this one so you can easily understand in detail. Just put here breakpoint. So now you can see it is in debug point. Here first two line has been executed. That's why we are seeing here. Now just remove this breakpoint and put here. So now you have to enter first two numbers. So I can enter 6 and 3. So once you enter, then at line number 13 again breakpoint is there, and here it will print number 1 and number 2. Now you can remove this one and just come at line number 23. So now you can go for next line. Now you can enter 1. So once you enter the 1 and click enter, you can see now operation here as a 1, and that means case 1. So whenever it will match this case, you will get this case as satisfied. So here number 1 is holding value 6 and number 2 is holding 3. So what will be happen? It will try to combine both number as a addition, and at line number 28 it will try to print that result as a 9. So you can click next. So you can see here result as a 9. So we have done the addition operation and it is working fine. So now we have to implement for subtraction, multiplication and division. So what you have to do again, once the case is in, just try to break this case. It is a better approach if you're using break. Now what? You can just copy this one and try to implement for case 2. Case 2 means here what? Subtraction. So instead of plus sign, just use here minus because we are going to perform here subtraction. Now you can copy this one, and for operation 3 we have to perform here multiplication. So just use here a star, that means multiplication. 3 case has been ready here. Now we have to go for fourth case. So you can just come and type here case 4. So if any user will enter here number 2 as a 0, that means we are going to get an error. So let's try to reproduce error, then we'll try to see how we can tackle. So you can copy this one and just use here number 1 divided by number 2. Now I'm just going to perform only division. So you can run this one, enter the two number. First number will be 3, next number will be here 0. Now I'm going to select 4 as a division. Now you can enter. You can see here it is showing here infinity. So it is a kind of one error. If you want to avoid this error, you have to tackle that situation at case 4. So just come and use here if number 2 not equal to 0, then it will go inside this one. So you can use open bracket and you can close. Now you can use else. So else what we can do, we can just print an error message, change here error. You can use out also, no problem, and you can print the message here cannot divided by 0. So if any user will try to enter number 2 as a 0 in division operation, they are going to get this message because here we are checking number 2 is not equal to 0. Then it will come inside. If number 2 is 0, then it will come in this else condition. And here you can just use return. So no need to again go further. So once everything is done, then just use here break. So case 1 is ready, case 2, case 3, case 4. But what will be happen if someone will enter 5 or 6? Definitely we have to tackle that situation. So what you can use here, once the case 4 is ended, just use here default. If nothing will be matched, it will come inside the default, and here you can enter your custom message like invalid operation. You can copy this one and you can again return. No need to go further. So what we are actually doing, we are getting two number from the user as a input. After that, we are showing some arithmetic operation. We are asking user to select any of these operation, and once user will select 1 to 4, we are performing this operation. If someone will enter some other number, we are going to print this message. So you can increase this size. Now you can run this one. Enter two number. So just enter 3 and 5. Here I am going to select as multiplication. So just select 3. You can see here result as a 15. Now you can just comment this line because it can create confusion for you. So now what will be happen? Let's enter first number and second number and perform 2. That means subtraction. So here we are getting result as a 0. So I think we have done all the operation addition, subtraction, multiplication, division earlier. Now we are going to perform some different operation. So just type 4. So I'm going to enter here value as a 8. Now you can see we are getting message here invalid operation. So this condition is working fine. Let's try to print this one. Now you can run and enter the first number 4 and second number here is 0 and just select 4 for division. Now you can see we are getting as a red color. That's why I have used here ERR. That means error. So this is the small program for how to create a calculator and perform 4 arithmetic operation. You can use this approach to create one swing application that is called GUI, graphic user interface. You can ask user to select any kind of operation. I hope in the future I am going to create that video also. That's it for the day. Thank you. Bye.